Hello everyone. So what is a Kubernetes we're going to talk about today? So Kubernetes ConfigMap is a way to pass the configurations to your pod. You can say the kind is config map. I'm creating a config map called as game demo and I'm passing the 3 4 parameters as a configurations to my the pod to the container. So I'm passing a variable called as player initializes 3. This is another variable and this is the object game.property is passing these two lines and another user interface property. So I'm passing these 4 parameters as a configurations to the pod. And how to use this config map is a bit different from the secrets. So this is my pod. I'm creating it, the config map demo pod. This is the first container. I'm spinning it up, and I'm using a blind mage and doing running certain commands sleep for 3600. And then I am using this as a environment variable. The variable value should come from a config map, which is this one. This is the name of the config map, and this value will be fetched from it. And another environment variable, and name the variable or value will be fetched from this another variable coming from config map. Not only this, the config map will be mounted inside this directory in the container where all these variables will be stored, and these are the volume that will be get mapped, and the volume name would be the game demo. Right, so sir, let's quickly run this pod to understand how it really works onto the environment. So I have a mini cube cluster, right? So I'll just run the config map first to create the config map. Yeah, this is the config map. I'm creating it. Config map is created. So this is the config map that gets created. Let me run and the pod also. Pod is now created. Let me do KGP, and the pod is running. Let me do the important thing that you should understand. Now I'm going inside this pod to understand those environment variables. So now I'm inside this pod. Now I'll do the environment variable fetching. I'll come here. I'll just go ahead on the pod. I'll just do this layer initialize. So this is the first environment variable. So you can see this is coming, and this is second environment variable which I want to talk about. Right, and this is coming. Now I want to show one more thing. See, this is the I'll do lsltr where the config map has been mounted. This is mounted on this config directory folder, and you can see the things are getting mounted like this. Okay, and you will get the variables on this values like this. See, so that is the beauty of storing and mounting the config map onto the pod container. That's it for now. Thank you. Config map.